Hello, I'm Ken Farr. This is NewsNet, Baton Rouge. Grab a tea or coffee as I go over the headlines and news from our local area and region. If you have an outstanding bench warrant in the city of Baker, you may be eligible for some help from the court. The Baker City Court will grant amnesty through March 28, 2019 to any defendant who has an outstanding bench warrant that was issued to him or her prior to February the 12th of this year. Such bench warrants will be recalled for defendants without them having to pay normal bench warrant recall fees, after which the defendants will be issued a new court date and the courtesy of additional time to pay any additional fees. To take advantage of this program, simply call the clerk of court office at 225-775-6000 between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4:15 p.m. during weekdays. In Baton Rouge, around 8:40 a.m. on Wednesday morning, at the intersection of Fairfields Avenue and Sober Street, at the 500 block of Fairfields, firefighting officials responded to a house fire. Upon arrival, the house already had fire coming through the roof. A family of 5 was fortunate to get out safely, and the firefighters were able to extinguish the fire at approximately 9:20 a.m. The Red Cross came on the scene as well to assist the victims. However, investigators continue to seek to determine the exact cause of the fire, though an electrical problem is suspected as being the cause. The assessment of the fire was considered to be a total loss. The latest river forecast for Baton Rouge from the NWS Lower Mississippi River Forecast Center calls for a crest at 44 feet as early as next week. Now, this forecast could change in the coming days, however. You may recall that back in 2011, the Mississippi River in Baton Rouge edged out just over 45 feet, causing one of the largest and most damaging flooding record along the Mississippi River in the past 100 years. The high river levels have a lot of people concerned and worried about whether the Corps of Engineers will be forced to open the Morganza spillway located in Poincapé Parish, which could lead to problems for people in the Atchafalaya Basin. We'll keep you posted, so stay tuned in. 2 people were reported to have been injured Tuesday night near the Walmart on College Drive, according to the Baton Rouge Police Department and EMS personnel. One of the 2 injured persons was actually shot, but it is unclear where the shooting actually happened. The police were called by Walmart employees shortly before 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday evening after they saw and talked with an injured man who was bleeding profusely when he entered the store begging for help. 2 people were transported by EMS to a hospital with what appeared to be non-life-threatening injuries. One of the victims told police he did not know who shot him. Police, however, did tow away a late model silver Nissan Maxima from a portion of the parking lot that was in front of the Walmart store on College Drive. The investigation continues. In Gonzales, Louisiana police have arrested a serial burglar who they say followed victims after they withdrew cash money from Ascension Parish banks. According to the Gonzales police officials, 23-year-old James London was booked on 3 counts of simple burglary, 2 counts of criminal damage to property, and 1 count of felony theft in a string of break-ins. James London eventually confessed that he would sit outside the banks, observe people walk in and out with cash in hand, and then he would follow those victims to their next location, when he would break into their vehicles looking for cash money and other valuables. James London was busted on this past Monday as he was parked outside of a Chase Bank in Gonzales. His criminal record states that he was arrested for similar crimes in 2018. If you have to drive through Ascension Parish on Interstate I-10 in the near future, you will see more overnight lane closures extending from the Highland Road through the Highland 73 exit areas. This is because the Department of Transportation and Development is conducting its much-needed paving operations. These lane closures are scheduled at various times and will continue from March the 8th through March the 12th, so beware and drive safely. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Farr. I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.